This one's a little more unconventional here. All right, so I'm gonna do the same setup, but Aleko's gonna be really postured. So when I turn here, like the omoplata is shallow, right? I'm gonna have to really fight to get it. What I like to do is when I go here, so I call it pit sweep, right? Where I'm keeping the wrist tight and I'm keeping tension on this foot tight, and I still have the underhook. And now there's a lot of things I could do depending on his reactions. One, I could bring him over this way. Whoop. And depending if he falls there, great. Sometimes people kind of tuck in and then it leads back into the omoplata. But basically our position, let me come back to the beginning. When I come here, he's out. I find that foot in the armpit, right? And again, I'm actively pulling. So it's not comfortable for a leg go because I'm basically pressing with my heel as I pull on the wrist. And it's a funky spot for him, right? Because if he goes to try to pressure or whatnot, right? I could pass and start going now into legs, right? Again, the common reactions that you would get, one, if he is leaning that way, I could just kick into him, all right? And I could start coming up. And he's falling in this particular way, which is fine. And I can just get on top. If he leans into me this way, I could open up here, right? And as I do, I swing over, whoop, and I start bringing him through. And then this can land in this little bicep slicer right here that you notice I keep the wrist so I can fall in and catch there. But if I get the sweep, I'm fine, right? The other option is when I go here is if he's standing up a bit, it gives me access to leg locks, right? Where I'll just switch my feet real quick, boom, boom. So then I could pummel this leg in. And since his wrist is behind, when he falls over, now I'm on the strong side of a sideways knee bar here, or I can catch here. All right, there's a lot of stuff you can play with from this position that's not that hard to get to. And again, all I'm doing, swinging, boom, right here. You know, sometimes I could just throw this foot in, and then now you're putting yourself into that reverse close guard, donkey guard type of position. So again, a little funky, right? But play around with the position a little bit just so you could see. There's quite a few things to do when you would think you were out. Like maybe I did get the omoplata and I was here and then he postured out. And you're like, well, just remember you still got something to work with here, right? And there's nothing stopping you going from here to here, right? And getting back into the omoplata, right? Because you're creating tension now using your foot, right? Because he's essentially driving a little bit away from you as I'm pulling here, so I can always whoop, suck it back in. But I like playing around with these other sweeps because I find most people are not used to these other positions. And it's kind of awkward because he's not facing you, right? So it makes his balance a little weird, right? So you could take advantage of a lot of things here. You know, you could go backside 50-50 here, right? It's a lot of different attacks. So go ahead, just explore that position a little bit, and then we'll get to some live, all right? On three, ready? 1, 2, 3. Hoop. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified of all of my latest videos on YouTube. But really the best place to find all my content is my website, davidmma.com. You can register for free and get access to 4 free courses, including Kimura Fundamentals, Essential Half Guard Kimura, Essential Half Guard Passing, and much more.